The images that follow are all I have left to remind me of hundreds of paintings that I made while sailing the Caribbean. I created the series over a 20-year period that began in the mid-1970s. The locations range from Grenada in the south to the Virgin Islands in the north. My paintings were sold there and then, and only occasionally was I able to photograph a painting before a buyer whipped it away. My search for subjects takes me beyond palm-fringed beaches. I find beauty where no one else has thought of looking, along the waterfronts, in marketplaces, and down back streets that are hidden away from tourists. In life, nothing stays still. To get the fleeting moments of life down on paper, I have developed a rapid way of working. Watercolors respond best when they are thrown down in the heat of the moment. When necessary, I use pastel pencil or pen and ink to tie together the random washes. Many of my paintings are completed in a matter of minutes. I spend more time looking at the potential of a subject than the time I spend painting it. The subjects that I'm after are constantly in motion, and I struggle to get down on paper what caught my eye at the first fleeting glance. That first glance is what attracted me to the subject, and I must guard against being distracted from it. To keep the composition focused on that core element, I allow the surroundings to merge with the white of the paper. Figures emerging from the shadows of a building and shafts of sunlight filtered through the foliage of trees create the drama of a composition. This I must capture in a matter of seconds before the figures move on and the sun goes beyond a cloud. When my mind is attuned to seeing, I find beauty in all things, and my suggestive watercolor washes verge on the lyrical. As I work, I keep up a running commentary of instructions to myself. Sometimes my random words are picked up by curious onlookers, and those that are in tune with my efforts benefit from a masterclass in my kind of painting. At the beginning, they can't make head nor tail of the work in progress, but as I pull together the random washes, my interpretation of the scene is revealed. Deserted beaches that I had to myself in earlier times are now crowded with tourists, but as a subject for my paintings, they cannot be ignored. To capture the confusion of pale bodies, loud bathing costumes, and recliners, I throw down colors galore. On beaches preferred by the islanders, I have the equivalent of a life class. Although my subjects would fight shy of the camera lens, my sketchpad raises no objection. Knowing when to stop adding to a painting is more difficult than knowing what to paint and where to start. The golden rule is that the last brushstroke should be left on the brush. If suggestive washes alone can say all that has to be said, I leave it at that. Lines are superfluous. Although a watercolor can be completed in 10 or 15 minutes, a pen and ink sketch can be made in a matter of seconds. My books, Virgin Island Sketches and Caribbean Sketches, record my journeys through the islands by way of hundreds of sketches and diary notes. Together with my blog posts, they supplement this video.